2 Samuel 13. 2 Samuel 13 from verse 1. In the course of time, Amnon, son of David, fell in love with Tamar, the beautiful sister of Absalom, son of David. Amnon became so obsessed with his sister Tamar that he made himself ill. She was a virgin, and it seemed impossible for him to do anything to her. Now Amnon had an advisor named Jonadab, son of Shimeah, David's brother. Jonadab was a very shrewd man. He asked Amnon, "Why do you, the king's son, look so haggard morning after morning? Won't you tell me?" Amnon said to him, "I'm in love with Tamar, my brother Absalom's sister." "Go to bed and pretend to be ill," Jonadab said. "When your father comes to see you, say to him, 'I would like my sister Tamar to come and give me something to eat. Let her prepare the food in my sight, so I may watch her and then eat it from my hand.'" What an amazing love, isn't it? When the love is doing us gish, 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 I can't sleep, I can't drink. He said, let her cook. Let her put the food in her hand. I'm reading 2 Samuel 13. I'm currently at number 6. He said, number 5, let her prepare the food in my sight, so I may watch her and then eat it from her hand. I can't sleep. I can't drink. I can't do anything without this beautiful woman. 6. So Amnon lay down and pretended to be ill. That means there's a lot of pretense sometimes when we feel we are in love. There's nothing you will not do. You will come to church. You will go anywhere. I'm born again. Or I'm not anything when I'm in love. How many of you have ever felt that way before? I want to eat from my hand. If you don't call me, once I wake in the morning, let your call be the first thing I hear. 7. David sent word to Tamar at the palace. "Go to the house of your brother Amnon and prepare some food for him." So Tamar went to the house of her brother Amnon, who was laying down. She took some dough, kneaded it, made the bread in his sight, and baked it. Then she took the pan and served him the bread, but he refused to eat. This is what you call cooler and weekend ministry. I remember I've done cooler ministry. Don't feel ashamed. Don't raise your hand. Cooler ministry, you go and cook. It's not easy. You go and do the cooler ministry. You go, yes. This is cooler ministry, isn't it? And this is weekend. You go weekend. What a love story, isn't it? Send everyone out of here, Amnon said. So everyone left him. Roommate, I just want to be I want to be alone with the love of my life. Then Amnon said to Tamar, "Bring the food here into my bedroom." Before, somebody will sleep on the bed, another person on the couch. Say, no, come inside. No, we are together. But it seems you know about that. Bring this cooler ministry. See, if you've ever been on campus, this cooler, anyway. He said, "Bring the food here into my bedroom so I may eat from your hand. Can you just feed me so I'll be full?" What a love story. And Tamar took the bread she had prepared and brought it to her brother Amnon in his bedroom. But when she took it to him to eat, he grabbed her and said, "Come to bed with me, my sister." 12. "No, my brother," she said to him. "Don't force me. Such a thing should not be done in Israel. Don't do this wicked thing. What about me? Where could I get rid of my disgrace? And what about you? You would be like one of the wicked fools in Israel. Please speak to the king. He will not keep me from being married to you. Let's wait until you are married." But it's doing me gish. I just can't stop. What is it? We love each other. I love you. You love me. But he refused to listen to her. And since he was stronger than she, he raped her. I'm reading from the NIV version. Then Amnon, look at verse 15. Then Amnon hated her with intense hatred. In fact, he hated her more than he had loved her. Amnon said to her, "Get up and get out." May Lord bless the reason of his word. Let's discuss. How many people have ever been in love that you can't think straight? Me, I've been there, so there's nothing to be ashamed of. This kind of love that, when you want to look at the description of love that is so deep, if you look at this story, I think it will give you a bit of an insight. He said, I want to eat from my hand. You don't have credit, you go and borrow money. You that you don't have money, you rather work and send your girlfriend money. But the question is it all about love? I want us to discuss. Let's talk. Haven't you ever been with somebody that you thought, this is the love of my life? We are going to grow old together. We are going to be together. There's nothing. Oh, you and I will live as one. You and I. You buy matching t-shirt, matching face cap, sew Ankara together. Alas, we are here. When they give you pocket money in school, you go and do cooler ministry. The food that you cannot even eat in your own house. Talk to me. I wish you had another mic. Please.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay, I believe there's love in sharing. Okay, you said, what's the question? Okay, just
Love
okay.
in cooler ministry.
I feel okay. Personally, I'm doing well for myself in the little way I can. So if someone is coming, I believe you should, because you're seeing me like this and you don't want to take care of me. So in love and money work hand in hand.
We should let my hands together, Joe. So she's saying that love is good, but money is also important. Is it all about love?
No.
You said no. Tell us, what is it all about? Yes, please. Go ahead.
Surprising, it amazes me anyway. Why is it that anything that has to do with, okay, fine, I love you, I asked you out, I toast you, whatever. Is it all about most ladies that I know? I always hear what she said, that you have to take care of me. As in, no, it's not. Must it always be for the guy to come and take care of you? No, no. Can't you?
Can you maintain the skin? You do not see skin. You do not see rough skin. Yeah.
So, Mami, for his question,
Okay.
I feel there's no way you can love and not give. Okay, so if you say you love someone, you have to show by giving. Even the Bible says, for God so loved that he gave. So you're not going to tell a lady in this century that I love you and you're not ready to give out your seed. It's just... No, like what she said, she's doing well for herself. So she has things going for her. So you're not coming to minus, you're coming to add. So if you're not bringing anything to the table...
Okay.
Okay,
one question. Okay. The question is it all about love, right? Is love enough? Is it all about love? Can I eat love? What else after love? So I want us to share from my experiences. I love you, you love me. Yes. Look at all of us. I'm sure at the point in time, except maybe some younger ones, maybe people that are just entering into their teen years here, you must have been in love at that point in time. But as at now, you're not even married to that person. Tell us what went wrong. Even though you had this intense feeling of love, what do you think? So what more? What is that thing that did not exist? What is that thing that did not exist that you are still here? Let me just put it that way. Just tell us your name. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, good evening. Oh, everybody know my name. I'm Matthew Manuel. Yeah. That love everything. I found myself there. Thinking this is the last bus stop. But fortunately, I never knew that's roundabout. So I think at some point I found out lack of understanding. And I tend to, it seems this love, because it's like, okay, this is where we are going to, let's put heads together. This is where we are. But I see that this person is like Cinderella in the cartoon, while I'm in reality. So it's like the understanding is not there. And I see that if we go on, almost she has a fairy tale, but like idea, like, so are you really what? You understand? I mean, so if I'm in mainland and you are in island, go to island and find somebody in island, you understand? So I just feel like,
Is it wrong to have a dream?
no, it's not
No,
wrong.
you know what I'm saying is, it's just that maybe your stars did not align. I don't know if you remember that word.
Apart from
So
that,
because you have your own dream,
yeah.
but our own dream is a fairy tale. Is there anything wrong with that dream?
So because our understanding with mine, we are just, it's not going, like we're not gelling. Because it's supposed to be, okay, when we talk, so you're supposed to compromise us. Let it be a win-win. It's like, this is how it should be. So, and I find that I can't just do
If you
it.
remember, in fairy tales, there are two things that will happen. The princess will marry a prince.
Yeah.
Hold on. Or if it was a frog, it will eventually turn into a prince. So look at it. I'm talking about a scenario. Because you yourself, when you find the person that aligns with your own star, will be your own princess. And she will be having a Cinderella story. So you see, when you're talking about this, it's just that when these things don't align, then you say, she had another vision. I have my own. But when you'll be shocked that you also find, and the person will be saying, I'm having my Cinderella story, because you have found your person. What do you think?
Like to me, it's the both side. Because when I probe further, I see the understanding. Because at some point, I just felt that this doesn't worth it. And I've also met with somebody which I feel the spring child here, because I still have this.
What?
Like like this person is ready, but I just think I still need time. There are some things I want to do. Like I just find out,
And the person is the one rushing you.
and the person is like, so I just feel the understanding from both sides.
So
I'm not
hold on.
understanding.
Now, there's a bit of a contradiction. In the first story, it's like you are ready, and the person is like for you to be even like aligned, there's something that she's in a fairy tale. This second person now, in quote, likes you. But there's something that is restraining you, because concerning the other person, you were ready. Suddenly, this other person. So can we just dig deep into what is that? What are the other things?
Okay, apart from the understanding, that other person has some spiritual understanding I valued, but this other person doesn't. And I feel at the long run, it will be a problem. She want to jai me. I like the more I grow younger, the more some things don't freak me anymore. It's like where I'm coming from, she want to go there. Like we are of different species. You understand? And there are some things I really want to do, like as a person. I feel that I will be a problem. So instead of that.
Okay, so your own was lack of understanding. If there's no lack of understanding, there's no love.
Love is,
okay, thank you. Let's have my hands together for him. Who else? What is that thing that is not all about? What is, apart from love, what is that other thing? From your own experience. You have something to say. Thank you. Let's have my hands together for her.
Good evening. My name is Olufumlayo. Okay. In a relationship, it's not only love that is needed, actually. Because if it's just about love, it's emotions, and you can get tired. So I feel in a relationship, the first thing, love, like attraction, you're attracted towards each other. Then trust. There must be trust between both partners, actually. Then money, which is important. Yes. Love, trust, money, and understanding. And you must be coming from the same point of view.
Sarah agrees.
Because
Take bang.
you must be coming from the same point of views, because if you are having different opinions all the time, though we are not raised from the same background, you should remember that this person is coming from another background. You are not born from the same parents. You understand? So you should, at least, if you love that person, you should compromise. If you are in a relationship, you should know that you are willing to sacrifice. Because love is all about sacrifice also, not just your own way. You should be able to like consider this other person. Like, okay, if I do this, will it be okay with this person? Not just my way. You understand? So if you both of you can sacrifice and it's not one-sided. If this person is giving you money, it shows cares. And the other lady will also give in return, like care, actually. Before she can give money, you must have invested. You must have invested. Because you... oh, like, exactly, obviously, in return, she would give you money. Like, if you have been sincere right from the beginning, and you are always considering her in whatever decisions you want to take, if she's not selfish, there are some things she'll be like, okay, and this guy has tried though. It won't be bad if I should do this. You okay?
Okay, 1 minute. We have 3 things now. Somebody said understanding. Somebody said trust. Somebody said money. But may I ask you, we said, what is even love, self?
Love, you sacrifice. It's all about sacrifice. Not love is selfless. It's not selfish. And yes. And you have to be closer to God because emotions, everything is just emotions. There are times, maybe today you are like, I want to see this guy. I want to see this guy. I can't eat if I don't see this person. Okay, the person will now come. You just be like, at times be like, what am I even doing with this kind of person? What am I doing with this person? Oh, this person does not even want it. But another time, you still feel like you want that person. So you have to pray. And you should know if you see someone, you know if you can, okay, like the first outing, if you guys agree to meet, from your discussions and conversation, there are some outings that from day one, you'll be like, never, I can't even see this guy again. Not me and you. It's over between us. So if you still feel like, okay, I think this person is good, it's okay, you meet up again. Then you ask for like God's intervention. If you see that it's going smoothly, then you ask God, like, God, is this the right person or not? That's if you are ready.
Okay, how many people have been in love here before? You have been in love. Me, I've been in love, don't worry. Some people are saying that, I've never been in love. Oh. How many people have not been in love here? How many people have been in love? Okay. So the question is, despite or in spite of that love, what are the other things that you're like, I need to take cover. This is a stray bullet. This is a bomb. This thing, I will be detonated. John 15:13 says, okay, let's have a hands for Brother Emmanuel. Come on, join my hands together.
Contribute to. Okay, I would say,
is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling?
People made me forget what I was saying.
Let me just chip in something. So with me, I think besides love, there are other things I look out for. Okay, I'm a family-oriented person. Yeah. So if you're not family inclined, I have a problem with that. Because I used to be in a relationship with someone who, she came from a home that they don't do family. Families are apart, I came from a home where I saw my father loving my mother. We ate together. We did things together. So you're not expecting me to be with someone who does not regard family. I have sisters. I always take them first. I used to tell people that my family is first till I get married to you. Okay, it's not like I tell you to your face, but I am a family person, and if you're not going to, because you're not going to get married to me today and not love my family. So if you're not looking family-wise, then I have a problem with that. I look at personal growth too. So back in school, when I was seven in a university, I met someone while I was a copper there, and after I left the school, we started dating. After I finished my I started dating, and I knew her when she was still in 400 level. Okay, so she finished 400 level and went for service. We were still talking. But there was no growth. it just felt she was just
When you say growth, what do you mean?
okay. You finish school, you didn't get a job. Okay, let's do business. Let's see the businesses that will work. You try out businesses. You're not fighting. You're not pushing. You get it to get a job. You don't pass interviews. You don't. I was moving. I was growing. It wasn't like it was rosy for me. You know, I started doing petty jobs till I got where I got to. But she was still stagnant after 3 years. And the only thing I saying is, let's get married. Let's get married. And I'm like, if we marry now only me go dey, because it's not like I can't fend for you.
When you
but,
when you say she was stagnant, what's your definition of
okay,
being
I didn't
stagnant?
see per se. I didn't see growth. Like I didn't see her.
Okay, she
I
didn't have a
I didn't see
job.
her move from.
1 minute, she didn't
that-
have a job. She didn't have a job.
She didn't always pass interviews. She didn't
So
always.
she didn't have a job.
Yes, we had to even start up a business. Okay,
She didn't have her own money.
she didn't have her money. She was just a fresh copper. She was coming out from NYSC.
So good. So by the time this is a fresh club member,
Yeah.
she didn't have a job. She didn't have her own money, and to you, because in coach you had better opportunities. Let me just
No,
put it
no,
that way.
no, no,
One
that-
minute.
that's
One
not
minute.
Emma.
I know. I'm just trying to probe.
Yeah.
For you, stagnancy is you don't have a job.
No,
you don't have your
no.
money.
That's not what I mean.
Okay.
I mean, now, if one part is not working for you, try out another part. So we're like, okay, business is not working. Okay, white collar jobs are not coming out. You stay in Port Harcourt where there are no so much jobs like Lagos, right, or Abuja. I'm like, okay, come down to Lagos. Let's see how we can get you a job. You know, and you're like, no, I can't come. The only
She's still
time,
under her parents.
the only time I can come is when you get married to me.
Absolutely. Isn't that a
Understandable.
Isn't that a valid reason?
Understandable. Now, I have friends that were hold on, you answer. I have friends that you realize that this location is not favorable to you. You take that step. You don't have to come and you have friends in Lagos. You have classmates that were in school, and you're like, oh, let me explore. Let me try and get this interview. There's so many people that left where they are to where they are now for a search of jobs, and they got jobs, and they started life like that, and that's how they met their partner. Now I'm like, okay, work is not working in Port Harcourt. Okay, let's get you a business. What do you like doing? So that I like makeup, I like this, and like, okay, go to the school, pay, you do it, and you're not selling yourself, you're not marketing yourself. So it's like over the years.
So for you, what was that thing that was extra?
I didn't see that push, that extra push.
So she doesn't have a drive. So
I didn't
when
see
there's
that.
no drive,
So
that
the
love go die.
The love died naturally because no matter how beautiful you are, I was moving. I wanted to tag you along, but you were not coming forth.
So we have
So
like 4
I
points.
just had
We
to-
have, of course, the love. We have understanding. We have trust. What else do we have?
My question.
Money, vision alignment. Because I can't be approaching you. Want to be pulling me down. Okay.
Okay, my question to him, when he said like she's not getting any jobs, did you by any means maybe saw links and you sent to her, or in terms of business, did you support her? And another thing I wanted to ask, okay. Really, your girlfriend. School, go work, business.
Okay, we have just a couple of minutes. Let's jam our hands together for him. So you see, I was just probing, but you have to understand that this is a very serious point. If your vision don't align, forget it. That is when somebody will just turn frustrated. It's like they'll give you money, it goes down. So even though in quotes, I love that person, I can't be investing in your business and I'll be I'll give you money and you spend it. Okay, so, Brother Emmanuel, over to you.
Vision alignment. So thank God he brought out that story. Because definitely, once it doesn't, you may say you love a particular person, and along the line, you just notice, we are not aligning. So that's a strong reason to pull back. Just like he said, he is moving forward, and she's not, she's not making effort. There's one thing, assuming she started making effort, and he sees it, it's okay, there's a potential here. Okay, I can still keep pushing. You understand? But if you are still being laid back because maybe you keep failing at a particular thing or things are not working for you and you are just, seated there, no, it's a layback to a lot of people and that causes a lot of people to withdraw. So if you can't align your vision, which is very key, because one of the reasons why people come together so that we help each other align our goals and push ourselves so that we can both achieve our goals and purpose in life. If you can't see your partner as, that kind of partner, so it's a lot of reason to pull back. Thank you.
Say it.
That one too is character flaws. If that kind of character is a character that you cannot condone in your relationship, and some people, there are a lot of men that can condone women that talk or men that talk anyhow, So the so-called bad people, they are married. Some of them are married, and they are living with one or two persons. So there are people like that. So if it's something you can condone, that's why at the end of the day, before you get married, you have to go back to do your personal retreat to see if these things are changeable factors or unchangeable factors and see if it's something you can live with for the rest of your life. If they are not, you lay back, you stay off so that you don't say you are getting married to the person by pity or because there is no time limit. Those kind of pressure make you put your hands in things that you can't really stand the person that talks too much or that talks roughly. Anyhow, but you're saying, there's no time, and she's available. Let's do it. At the end of the day, your marriage is nothing to talk about. So if you can't,
let's jam our hands together. Emmanuel, I've handed over. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Pastor. Let's thank Pastor. Thank you, Pastor. Let's thank Pastor. She's in charge of SMIU. She's the one, even though you are not seeing her, she's here with us. God bless you, man. Okay, he said, who have a comment? Okay, TY, sorry. Your last comment. Okay, you.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I believe that everybody has one or two things, not even one or two, like a list of what they want in a guy or in their partner. So one thing for me is that when M said if your partner talks too much and you can deal with it, it's fine. I think it's not fine because I believe that if you deal with it, what about your children? One thing I look out for is that, okay, we're not more babies. When you get married, you give birth now. Do you want your children to be like that? Or do you want your children to grow up to see that kind of father or mother? So that's one thing I'm always thinking about. That, hey, my children, my future kids, okay. That's one thing for me. Like, if I see that this person has an attitude I don't like, I won't think about my selfish, my interest. Okay, I love this guy. Let me just manage. I will think about my children first. That, okay, if I get married to him now, what if my children grow up and see this kind of father? Is this what I want them to be? He said, someone that gets angry easily. I'm like, okay, I can just manage. But my children will not grow up and see.
That's the point I made. That's why I said you need to watch. Like I mentioned, personal retreat. That's my own term I give when like a time you spend with yourself to try to think about this decision that you want to take. You understand? Because you need to, when you're thinking about this decision, it's not just about you. Just like you said, you're thinking it for yourself, about you. You think, how will this character affect my immediate family? How will this character affect my children when they come? How will this character affect my friendship, my friends? You understand? You link it that way. So it's not a day thing. It's something you keep, putting on until you get to that point. You say, okay, finally, I think I will be able to help this person work on this character. Or at this point, I don't think this person is really ready to make adjustments. You understand? So it is, yes, finally, I can work with this. Or no, I cannot work with this. It just depends. So it is very, very important that we just put ourselves to that, take ourselves to that point where we are able to talk to ourselves. You understand? Because at that point, the decision you make, everything will fall on you, whether good or bad. So it is very important. So if that character is not something that you know will work for you or that will affect your children, then you lay off.
Any more comments, questions? Okay, question. I also have a question about
Hi, Leo. I'm Kenneth one more time. For me, it's not really about love. And sometimes it's not also about money. Like we all have said. I know I might be countered by some of our ladies when I say it's not about money. At times. Okay. If it is about money, our celebrities has this money. Their marriages should not be failing. Yes or yes? Part of the component, but not a yardstick. And not a major thing. Like your genders, our female gender of this time, we always want to capitalize on. And now let's look at, also I want to capitalize on money. Some. That's why I said some, not everybody. Now, character also goes a long way. Like our brother said, I was in a relationship, madly in love with this person. But yes, I know, yeah, you don't know this person. Though you are my friend, but sorry, you don't know this person. Yes. But something turned me away. And it was not easy, though, for me, but I just had to let go. Why? I'm a family person, like he said. Now, no, the reality is, if you leave me alone, where am I today? Family. Your family may be good or they may be bad. But amongst all, there is still this one good person amongst them all. And aside the family person, I am somebody that is free with everybody. You can come stay with me. And if I am having a relationship partner or a partner who is not comfortable with that, we might have issues. We might have issues. And another thing, my spiritual life. The reason I opted out of that relationship, I gave it a space of February to October. I gave it a space of that, is it 6 months or 8 months? 8 months. To see if there will be a change of mind. When she looked at me in the face and told me that I can't cope with a devoted Christian. That one turned, like I said, I was madly in love. Money was not the problem. Don't worry. I was sending money. I was always recharging my phone. I went as far as doing a CUG. If you know what CUG is, closed user group. I went as far as doing a CUG. Offices uses that, but I did a personal one so the communication can be, you understand. So you don't need to, So you don't need to tell me that you don't have credit to call. Every month I subscribe that SIM card. So you can call for as long as, we talk a lot. Because I can't date somebody who doesn't talk. You understand? But the moment that word came forth, you go down. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Brother Tayo, 1 minute, please.
Okay. I just want to reply what you said. You see, no, I just want to say something concerning money. You see, me. Because of maybe what I've gone through in the past before. You understand? So when you come to meet, I like you, I love you, but please don't let me know your problem at first. No, that's me. Because that's me, honestly. If you come and tell me and you start giving me, even if I have billions, as in, that's a no for me. No, that's why I say for me.
Hello, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Sister Annie, praise the Lord. Eduro no. Yeah, no, let me summarize. See, let me explain. Brother Tayo, please listen to what she said. You understand? No, in business, in management, we're taught that he said money. Hello, one heart, please. Let's learn. We've said a lot of things, so let's just put it in 2 minutes time so that we'll go back to the game. Okay, Brother Tayo, you see, money is the bloodline of any organization. Even marriage need money. You understand? Marriage need money. Let's not shy away from it. She did not ask for money. She said, I can take care of myself. You understand? So you as a person that you're coming, you're supposed to add to me, make me better. Nobody wants a minus or a division. It is a normal thing. Do you want a lady that will minus from you? Or the one that will divide your family? Everybody wants addition or multiplication. Okay, please, what you have said, please, because this is a game night, you understand? It's a game night. Our next SMI will discuss, but we've said something to very critical. Your vision, respect, understanding, your spiritual devotion. Those are things. Is it all about love? Those are things you should look about. Then your children. Do you want your children to behave like the person you are married? Or somebody that talks anyhow, or somebody that is angry with broke phone, or somebody that beats you? You understand? No, there are people like that. Or somebody that beats you. A guy slap you, you say he loves you. So I've seen some crazy girls. May God bless her in Jesus. Or guys. Let's go to our game. Let's go to our game. And our games now till we close.